Anyway, moving on. What else we got? What else we got?
Oh, really? We're moving on.
Yeah, we'll get back to that later. We'll get back to that later, Big Mel.
Yo, did y'all see?
Oh,
no, please.
I was asking Flip to tell me about the YouTuber. There was a situation.
Okay, that's pretty serious.
Do we want to get into that now, Joe?
No.
What about what?
Go ahead.
How we go from Superhead to the
tragic death?
We came in that off of. Never mind.
Did y'all see Boogie Cousins about to fuck this guy up, or the fan in Puerto Rico?
He was about to fuck a good portion of that crowd up.
Right. I think Boogie was wrong though.
What part?
From what I saw, the interaction started with the fan throwing up 2 middle fingers. Boogie then grabs his dick and starts walking towards the fan.
His own dick.
His own, you need to be
his
clear
own.
on
I'm
that.
sorry.
I just saying
fair enough.
Like,
Like basically, inviting him to, to
the Frank stand.
Exactly. Then he walks over to the guy and tries to grab his hand to pull down the middle finger. So Boogie initiated the physical contact. To me, as a fan, you shouldn't be throwing middle fingers. I hate that shit. But you got a right to do it.
I agree with
Boogie got a right to say whatever he want back. But once you make physical contact, that's on you. You can't do that. So when the fans started throwing drinks at him, I understood why. Again, you can't throw drinks at somebody. And once you throw drinks at somebody, Boogie got a right to run up in the stands like it's the Malice in the Palace. So again, I'm saying all of that is wrong. But Boogie initiated the contact. And you can't do that.
He did.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You can't go around touching people. You can't put your hands on people. And why is, and like Joe always says, I see it a little different, but words shouldn't be making you mad that they want to put your hands on nobody.
Or fingers.
Or fingers, because
there are times.
What did y'all think when y'all saw it? Because I feel like y'all was on Boogie's side.
Well, no, cause the first clip I saw was when he was after he was ejected. I saw that one first, and he's walking. They start throwing the beer on him as he's being walked out the off the court, whatever. And he got ready to try to run up there and fight.
Is that right? Are y'all good with that?
Yes, I'm all the way good with that.
If a fan throws a drink at you, again, we gonna go live. Joe Budden Podcast on the road. There's a chance we could be somewhere and someone throws a Pepsi on one of us. Are we supposed to rush the audience?
Supposed to. You added a word in it.
Or would we be wrong
at
to
that person reacting that way when you throw something and actually hit them? I'm not mad at that.
No,
you do it. You do it. You got to be prepared for whatever come with it when you throw something at somebody. Some people will fuck you up.
Some people,
others won't.
If you're a 7-foot professional athlete, you shouldn't beat someone up for a Pepsi. I'm not saying it's right for him to throw the Pepsi, but you shouldn't beat someone up over a Pepsi.
That also should be the first person you put in the beer batter.
I mean,
I agree with Mark, but y'all know my stance on this, so I don't want to ruin a good topic. Y'all have fun.
But Joe, for you, is throwing a Pepsi closer to words, or is that closer to putting their hands on you?
I'm not putting my hands on nobody that throws a Pepsi at me. That's okay.
If they hit you with the Pepsi?
Yeah.
And they are in close proximity to you?
I really love when my kids call me.
No,
I really love being there for my children.
Yeah.
So what's the?
I love being there for my family. I love freedom.
And also being able to support said family and not be sued.
No, hey, it's the smaller things than that. I love when I'm thirsty at night. When I walk to the fridge.
I also like Pepsi. I'm trying to catch a gulp.
Now, if you tell me that you hooking off on somebody to do that, I'm not going to scold you.
No. It's not even about me. I'm just saying because your stance is, words can't make me do nothing if somebody's not putting their hands on me. That's what you always go by. So somebody hitting you with something.
A liquid? The Pepsi is
That's why I asked, is that close to the words or hands for you? Because the
liquid is not going to do it.
And that's assault.
No, I know legally, but I'm saying in terms of how you react. Like, I'm gonna react. If somebody smack you, that's one thing. If somebody throw a Pepsi from 10 feet away at a basketball game and you a pro, I'm just saying, I understand the anger. And I don't know what I would do in that situation in real life. But my best self, I would like to not rush the stand.
You would swing.
I might. But I'm saying,
swing. We had this.
I don't know if I rush the stands though.
Yeah, that's why I said the proximity matters.
Yeah,
like they way over there and they just get it off. Like when Ron Artest was laying on the table.
Yeah,
and the second coming of Nolan Ryan just threw that shit from way over there and just landed right on the nigga chest. That's something different because he had to go physically to the stands. But if somebody's in arm's distance from you and they throw something at you and it hits you, come on, bro.
And also,
you don't have no right to.
And also, the liquid and the liquid inside of the can or the cup is different. because that's just.
Yeah, if it's a beer bottle, that's a different conversation
Yeah.
than a paper cup full of soda.
Well, you in an arena, they're not even giving out glass bottles.
Yeah.
Like it's.
You don't even know who really did it. You looking for something. You looking for. I mean, like that's.
But the people in the crowd usually point to who did it.
Yeah, they tell.
That's true.
Yeah, him.
Flip, what do you do in that situation?
High security like you did it.
I was about to say you did it.
Is that why you had security to protect you from yourself?
Right?
Yes, that's smart.
I did.
That's
Genius.
smart.
I hired security because it's just the best thing to do.
I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Like,
Flip
when you
said it.
going somewhere and afraid.
Flip.
No, it's not about being afraid. But
I wasn't talking about you.
But what I want to say
I'm
is
talking
that.
about when I've had to go places I was afraid.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with you, and I'm gonna have this dialogue with you, nigga, before you tap dance for your man. Pay attention. You've been trying to get me to be on the straight and narrow and be safe out there while I'm creating content. You also champion me hiring security. Yo, you be out there because you know I'll be out there ready to get aggressive if somebody play with me, say something, touch me. So I think hiring security to be that buffer is the best course of action, especially when you.
Flip,
You know, you're
I
going
100% agree with you.
1000%.
I'm being performative because we on air, and I'm never gonna stop that.
Because your arms are short.
Oh, you can't really grab them.
In real life,
Look, look at him reaching for the dap. Look, he's about to fall out of the
He
chair.
had to get out of work for the dad.
Yo,
Hey yo,
that nigga said you go only.
hey yo, both of y'all doing this?
I don't want no smoke, man.
Hey yo,
I don't
the
want- I
dye
don't
that he
want
got
no
on your
smoke.
head is the dye you put on your
I
beard,
don't want
nigga.
no
Stop.
smoke. I don't want no smoke with your,
Wait, Mark
with your
dyed his
6-month
hair.
old jokes.
Mark got a dye.
Mark,
on
you
his
dye
shit.
your hair.
Mark got dye.
I don't dye my hair.
I've been watching you, Mark. Your shit too black.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, Mark, your shit too
Still look like that TV.
Yo, Mark, your shit
Hold up
look-
now.
No.
You went to Philly this weekend?
Yo, Mark,
Nah,
tell
this
your
my man.
brother-
This my man in Montclair. The boy Ian gave me Zane.
Well, you got a barber from Ian.
Yeah,
Dunlap.
Sportsman.
Dunlap.
Dunlap, nigga. No, but it's fire.
If
Y'all
I got
taking
a
this
bar,
Mark and Ian show too far now.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
How much it cost?
I can see you dyeing the top though.
huh?
I can see.
Oh, I guess you know what you. To be clear, now you mentioned, I didn't think of his dye.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
when he gives me a lineup, he does spray the front right here.
Basketball is a fast-paced, emotional, and highly competitive sport. While it's usually played with sportsmanship and respect, fights sometimes break out on the court. But why does this happen? One major reason is the intensity of competition. Players put their heart and soul into the game, and when emotions run high, tempers can flare. Imagine spending hours training, pushing your body to the limit, and then being fouled hard or feeling like you were disrespected. It's easy to see how frustration can boil over. Physical contact is another factor. Basketball may not be as rough as football, but it's still a contact sport. Elbows fly, bodies bump, and sometimes fouls feel personal. A hard foul, especially one that seems intentional, can be seen as an attack, even if it's just part of the game. And when players or teammates feel someone's been wronged, they may respond instinctively. Trash talk also plays a role. Players often use words to get into each other's heads, trying to throw the other team off. While this is a common part of the game, sometimes it crosses a line. Personal insults, aggressive language, or repeated taunts can escalate a situation quickly, especially when mixed with the heat of competition. In some cases, past rivalries or off-court history can carry into a game. Players might have a personal grudge, or teams may have had rough encounters before. That history can fuel tension and increase the chances of conflict during a close or heated matchup. Lastly, we can't ignore the influence of crowd energy and media pressure. When fans are screaming and the game is on national TV, players feel the pressure to perform, and sometimes to defend their image. That pressure can cause reactions that are more emotional than rational. Of course, the NBA and other leagues have strict rules and penalties to discourage fighting.